Welcome all my friends and have a nice day to all of you. Today you will join us with the 53rd design of our website design tutorial series. Let's start then. First, click on the plus mark at the top of the screen and open a new tab. Next, type glitch.com in the address bar and click the enter button. Now you have entered the Glitch website. Now click on the plus mark on the screen again. Open another tab and visit dpcode.lk website. Click on lesson number 234. Click on the Start Project button. Now we have entered the project. Let's make this page editable by clicking the Remix button on the right side. When you click on the preview below and open the preview pane, you can see the preview on the right side of the window. First, change the name of the project according to the name of today's lesson. Go to the panel on the left and click Settings. Now I click Edit Project Details and type as 53rd Lesson DP Code, where it's called project name. Now click on the Save button. You can see that the changed project name is displayed on the left side. As usual, first I open our HTML file with a title called Red Dragon. Our usual Bootstrap CDN links, CSS and script files have been linked. Today we will learn about setAttribute function in Java. First, I add a navigation bar at the top of the page. Open a nav tag below the body tag and create a class in it called navbar, navbar-default and type as navigation as the role. In the next line, open another division and create a class called containerFluid init. In a new div, create a class called navbar-header and open a button tag in the next line. First, the type is given as button and the class is given as navbar-toggle. Also, the data-toggle is given as collapse. Data target is typed as #bs-example-navbar-collapse-1. In the next line, open a span tag and make a class of it as sr-only and name it as toggle navigation. Create another span tag from the 24th line and type as icon-bar as class 1. To create two span tags like this, I select and copy the code in line 24 and paste it in lines 25 and 26. Now when we reduce the width of our preview, you can see the icon bars as a few small lines on the right side of the navigation bar. Next, the links that we add to the navigation will first be visible on our page. And when the size of our web page decreases, it will disappear and this toggle navigation will start to be displayed. Now that we have finished making the buttons, let's add a link to it. In line 28, I open an anchor tag and create a class called navbar-brand and give hashtag as href and name the link as Red Dragon. Now I open the preview pane in the preview below and open our preview on the right side. Now we have a navigation bar. Okay, now I want to add home books and contact us links that navigate to other pages on the other side of this Red Dragon link. For that too, I make a list in lines 33 and 34 like this. In line 33, change the link to books.html and change the name of the link to books. I put the link in line 34 as contact.html and change the name of the link to contact us. Okay, now we have a link add that allows us to go to 3 pages in the navigation bar. See, when the width of the page is reduced, the links disappears and the toggle navigation bars are visible. When I click on this toggle, the previous link collapses and opens below. To add an image to our page, I come to the 39th line and open an image tag. Go to the assets on the left side and copy the URL of the image called books and paste it here as imgsrc and the width next to that is given as 100%. Okay, now look, the Red Dragon book image 1 in our preview is displayed. Now in line 40, I open a heading 2 tag and create a class called text-center inside it. Now as the heading, I type as our bestsellers. What I am trying to create now is about the best type of books available on our books page. In line 43, create a new division and name a class called containerInit and then create a class as call-md-4 in another div. Now in the next line, create class called text-center in a div and open an anchor tag inside it. First, hashtag is given as hyperlink and next tooltip is given as data toggle. In the next row, give the left side as the data placement and type bedtime stories as the title. Next, I open an image tag to add an image to this. Go to Assets, copy the URL of the image called img1.jpg and paste it here as img-src. Next to that, the width is given as 60%. Look. Now when the cursor is moved to bedtime stories, image 1, which is the first bestsellers book category in our preview, the tooltip is shown. Since the tooltip should be shown on the left side to create functions for it, we will open the Java file. After the HTML document is loaded, to our start the jQuery shorthand code I type as $, within brackets document.ready within brackets function and open curly brackets, and the functions are created in this way. Select the tooltip attribute that includes the anchor tag of the data-toggle element in the HTML document and execute the tooltip function on it. Type as $, within brackets data-toggle equal tooltip and put a semicolon and add a semicolon at the end of the statement too and complete the script code. Okay, now I am coming back to my preview. Look, now when you move the cursor over image 1, our tooltip is displayed on the left side. In this way, I want to create columns for 2 more types of books. I select and copy the division code from 43 to 53, from 44 to 53 and paste it to 54th line and the 64th line. Now, instead of image src in line 61, go to Assets on the left and copy the URL of the image called img2.jpg and paste it here. Also, change the title of line 70 to Fantasy Stories and copy the URL of the img3 image in Assets as its img-src and paste it here. Okay friends, now 2 more images have been added to our preview. When you move the cursor over this third image 1, you can see the tooltip on the left side as Fantasy Stories. Now, to get feedback from the users who use our book's webpage, I am trying to create 2 icons called thumbs up and thumbs down feedback and create auctions in such a way that an emoji opens from it. For that, I first create a new division in line 75 and create a class in it called container text-center. Now open a heading 3 and type a heading as "Would you like to read books on the website?" Next, I open another div tag and open a span tag to create our icons inside it. Give icon as class and call the JavaScript function like as onClick attribute and ask it to give the value 1. Now, the Unicode character which we need to add the thumbs up emoji is typed as and hashtag 128077. Look friends, now you can see the thumbs up icon below in our preview. I select and copy the code of the spanter from line 80 to 82 and paste it on line 83 and change the value to 2 in relation to the thumbs down icon and type the corresponding Unicode in line 85 as and hashtag 128078. Okay, now you can see both thumbs up and thumbs down icon in our preview. Now when I click on these icons to add the emojis which needs to be charged, open a division from line 86 and name its ID as smiley-div and open an image tag. Now put the ID of the image as smiley and copy the URL of the smiley image and paste it here as the src of the assets. Below that, type the width attribute of the image as 100px. Now I open my script file to create the required function for it. First, I create a variable called button in line 4 and give its value as 0. In the next line, the function is given as like and its parameter is typed as button value in brackets. After that, open the curly brackets and if the button value is equal to 1, that means if a user clicks the thumbs up button, create an if statement and inside the curly brackets give as document.getElementById and in the brackets type the ID as smiley and put as .set attribute, open brackets and inside the quotation marks src and put a comma. Go to assets and paste the URL of the image called happy.jpg here as the image file's name. Now close the bracket and put a semicolon in the next line. Enter as document.getElementById and in the brackets type as smiley-div as the ID. Next, put a style and give a CSS properly called visibility and set the code to make the smiley face image visible. If the button value is not 1, that means to add the image that should be visible when the thumbs down button is clicked. From the 11th line, create the else statement in the same way and copy the URL of the sad image in assets as its src and paste it here. Okay, now we have added the functions to the icons. I go to my preview and click on the thumbs up and thumbs down icons. Friends, you may see the images below are changed. Now I will create a footer at the end of our page. In the 94th line of the HTML code, I create the footer class of a new division. In it, I type the copyright symbol first. Open the advanced keyboard of our keyboard in this way and go to its symbol and we can type the copyright symbol. After that, the rest of the text is typed as 2023 Red Dragon, all rights reserved, and finish the footer. Okay friends, we have finished coding our Red Dragon book web page. Now I will give preview in a new window in the preview below and open our final preview in a new tab. Good, isn't it? Friends, if you like our page, click the thumbs up and give a smiley face. Then we will come to meet you with another interesting lesson. So our lesson is over for today. See you in another new lesson. To see the creation you made, WhatsApp it to the phone number 07681252244. Tell your friends about the creation. Send it to me and also send it to your friends to see this app. And one more thing, you too join the DP Coding School Telegram group and try to be the DP Code Champ Best of the Week once every week. For that, keep in touch with us. And one more thing, join our DP Coding Club and now you can start a DP Coding Club in your school. We are ready to give all the guidance for that. If you want to start DP Coding Clubs in any school where computer labs are available, make a request to the principal to the email address info@dpcc.lk. So let's meet with another interesting lesson with DP Coding School. Have a good day.